distance. Oh, hush me. Cards on the table, breakers in the chat. Feels right and in tonight. Cameras live and the packs are stacked. Chrome and color in the breakers rack. Tops and panini ready to ride. Premium heat waiting inside. Random the teams let destiny choose. Duck race thunder for the lucky few. Pick a team, warriors taking their claim. Flash break lightning without a name. Hear the chat explode tonight. Silver flashes in the breaker light. One free team in the giveaway fire. Phil keeps raising the hobby higher. Ride to the rip tonight. Downtown dreams in the neon light. Super fractors blazing bright. Outcast hobby breaks ignite. Fight for the cards inside. Kaboom thunder, one of one pride. Feel the flames when the packs ignite. Always bringing the fire tonight. Spin that wheel, break credit flies. Chat goes wild as the tension climbs. Foil reflections, numbered gold. Legends and rookies yet untold. Rip that pack, feel the spark. Treasure hiding in every card. Every stream a chance to see. History pulled on OHB. Hear the thunder through the screen tonight. Every rip in the breaker's light. Somewhere waiting in cardboard fate. A monster hit that can't be tamed. Ride to the rip tonight. Downtown dreams in the neon light. Super fractors blazing bright. Outcast hobby breaks ignite. Fight for the cards inside. Kaboom thunder, one of one pride. Feel the flames when the packs ignite. Always bringing the fire tonight. Hear the races start to run. Duck race kings when the race is done. Top spot rising to claim their fate. As Phil breaks open the hobby's gate. Chrome reflections fill the sky. Cardboard legends flying high. Raise your hands to the stream tonight. Let the ripping gods decide. Ride to the rip tonight. table, breakers in the chat. Feels right in tonight. Cameras live and the packs are stacked. Chrome and color in the breakers rack. Tops and panini ready to ride. Premium heat waiting inside. Random the teams let destiny choose. Duck race thunder for the lucky few. Pick a team, warriors taking their claim. Flash break lightning without a name. Hear the chat explode tonight. Silver flashes in the breaker light. One free team in the giveaway fire. Phil keeps raising the hobby higher. Ride to the rip tonight. Downtown dreams in the neon light. Super fractors blazing bright. Outcast hobby breaks ignite. Fight for the cards inside. Kaboom thunder, one of one pride. Feel the flames when the packs ignite. Always bringing the fire tonight. Spin that wheel, break credit flies. Chat goes wild as the tension climbs. Foil reflections, numbered gold. Legends and rookies yet untold. Rip that pack, feel the spark. Treasure hiding in every card. Every stream a chance to see. History pulled on OHB. Hear the thunder through the screen tonight. Every rip in the breaker's light. Somewhere waiting in cardboard fate. A monster hit that can't be tamed. Ride to the rip tonight. Downtown dreams in the neon light. Super fractors blazing bright. Outcast hobby breaks ignite. Fight for the cards inside. Kaboom thunder, one of one pride. Feel the flames when the packs ignite. Always bringing the fire tonight. Hear the races start to run. Duck race kings when the race is done. Top spot rising to claim their fate as Phil breaks open the hobby's gate. Chrome reflections fill the sky. Cardboard legends flying high. Raise your hands to the stream tonight. Let the ripping gods decide. Ride to the rip tonight.
What is going on, everybody? It is Friday night. It is break night. Welcome to Outcast Hobby Breaks, where we're always bringing the fire. And we have the extraordinary, the amazing, the long-awaited baseball break 100 mega break. Kind of a couple more breaks past actual 100, but still, it's 100 I posted. So we are running this mega break. You all filled it. We're running it. Thank you all for joining in tonight. Thank you for participating and being part of this wonderful community and wonderful group that we have here. Got a bunch of new folks coming in tonight. We really appreciate you all joining in. We are going to have a banger of a night when it comes to breaks. We have our big mega baseball break running tonight. We do have two other breaks running as well. They are both actually sitting at 8 teams, or one's sitting at 7 teams, the other's at 8 teams remaining. So, but it's going to be a fun night. Should be a lot of good hits. Yeah, I am looking forward to this one. We'll take a walk through the store here in just a minute to show you what else you can get into tonight. I will notate, I know I notated it a certain way on the drop for this mega baseball break, but I will let you all know that every card that will not go to stack shipping, that everybody's breaks after this break will ship, including any stacks you've accumulated. So everything will get rolled up and rolled out. So I'll be working on that tomorrow before we go on our vacation, but everyone's breaks ship if you're in this Mega Baseball break. So got a bunch of new people in. The A's are an extremely good team to have, Liam, in this one. So we will run through this. We'll take a look at your teams for this one. Let me just fix the page a little bit here. There we go. And we'll talk about our serial number giveaway for folks and everybody who's joining in for the first time and wonders, what the heck is a serial number giveaway? Well, we will introduce that to you and show you how you can actually get some free extra break credit tonight. I am just going to copy a couple of links to folks, to some of our new folks jumping in. I just want to make sure that everybody has the break. Joshua. All right, I'll just do it this way then. Too quiet. Oh yeah, I meant to actually grab some. Had a couple of bets on some basketball games tonight I've been watching closely, so got some new products that came in today from distribution. They're not really new, they're actually old, but should be some fun stuff when we come back from vacation next week that we'll be able to roll in. All right, I just sent that one off, and then I just want to send this one to Josh. Not sure if Josh is watching on the Facebook or the YouTube side, but I want to make sure he was in. All right. I think I got that set. I heard, Liam, I was super happy. So for anybody who was tracking along, Lynn Riffle had a successful surgery for her kidney surgery, for kidney replacement surgery. I guess it's really a kidney addition because they actually don't take a kidney out unless it's cancerous. They just add you a third kidney. Kind of wild. Medical technology is such a crazy thing. Kurtz is going to be in Boys of Summer, Museum, Lumber, and everything else, basically. I think the only thing Kurtz maybe not is in is Finest, Liam. Okay, so I've got 14 people on, so let's just quickly introduce the serial number break credit giveaway. So if you are not familiar or this is your first time joining our breaks, we do what's called a serial number giveaway. You can guess any number between 1 and 1,000. If that number happens to show up on a numbered card, that's not a good example. That's a good example. So as example, if that number happens to be, you said number 6, and this is the card we pull on the break, and we see a number 6, you will win a certain value of break credit for every time that number hits. Any numbers guessed between 1 and 9, you'll win $2 break credit. Any numbers guessed between 1 and 10. Any numbers guessed between 11 and 99, you'll win $5 break credit. Any numbers guessed above 99, so 100 and up, you can win yourself $10 of break credit. You do not need to be in any breaks. You just need to put a number in the comment section. It will last for all the breaks we run tonight. And there is a spreadsheet, which I will drop on the chat for everybody to see. But all you need to do is you can check the spreadsheet out. It is a publicly viewable spreadsheet. And you can see what the status of your break credit is. I put that link right there. So if you need to know where you are sitting with your break credit, I try to keep that tracked and updated as frequently as possible. So, all right. Let's take a quick trip through the store, and then I'm going to write down all your serial numbers. And then we are going to get into this Break 100 Mega Baseball break that we've had marinating for quite a long time. And finally hit the fill button. Hey, that's kind of ironic. Fill for Phil. I couldn't ask for a better break to kind of finish the nights out with. I'm pretty excited about this one, especially since having the flawless box here. So been really looking forward to running this one for you all. So Because he's still technically a prospect and a rookie, Liam. That's why. Let me run down the. All right, let's do this. All right. Where is it? There it is. Let's try to find my share sheet. I couldn't find it. All right. All right. So let's take a quick walk through what we have available tonight. If you are interested in getting in on anything. Whoa, that's not what I wanted that to do. Good Lord. Yeesh. All right. Separate that out. Lord, my screen went absolutely bonkers. All right. Sorry about that. That was a mess right there. Like literally my screen like jumped off the page. All right. Rich is saying we're going to hit a 101 tonight. I like it. All right. So what we have available for breaks tonight, we do have our 3 times prospect edition break. If you want to get into a less expensive spot break tonight, we have, I forgot to check what he said to me. We do have 7 spots left in prospect edition. We have not hit the kaboom yet. If it is in fact that every case has 1 kaboom, we have 8 boxes left, and 3 of them are up for a break tonight. So that is kind of planned to be the last break of the night, assuming that we fill the select hobby box, which we'll show you next. I can get I tell you, I updated my phone to the new software, and it has been it's been so laggy ever since I did it. All right, so for prospect edition, we have the college non-MLB spot, which also does have a kaboom to it. We have the Orioles at 18, Red Sox at 27. We have the San Diego Padres at 9. No, I ordered the regular crust. That's the hand tossed. Padres at 9, Mariners at 18, Cardinals at 15, Rays at 12. Those are the teams that are available for prospect edition. If you want to dump into that, that's 3 hobby boxes of it. That'll be 12 autographs and chasing kabooms. The other break, this is our mega baseball break that we're doing. So that one is full. Well, I'm sorry. I tried. I just ordered the same thing as last time. It's a normal hand toss, what I took it as. So we have our select hobby box. This is the last one of these I have available for breaks. We have the Falcons at 10, the Browns at 40, the Texans at 15, the Colts at 30, the Jags at 45, the Raiders at 45, and the Bucks at 20. So that break is open and has spots available if we want that to run. That has 8 teams left. But we have our mega baseball we're going to jump into now. I've already done the tags. So let me go ahead and hide this screen. All right, let's talk a little bit about the mega baseball break that we're about to run. All right, so I am going to be tracking which teams and which spots get hits tonight. What I'm classifying as a hit is any auto, relic, or any numbered card 50 or less. I could say 99, but or unless it's like a big card, unless it's like a Ohtani to 99, which those have to be a tendency to be massive in value, even at 99. Why I'm tracking that is because anybody who does not result in getting a hit tonight, you will be eligible for the briefcase from Flawless. So if you don't get a hit, Mark wants the O's in prospect. You got it. If you do not get a hit from any of these boxes, including the Flawless box, you will be eligible for a random at the end of the break in order to get the flawless briefcase. So you'll have one last shot for something nice to come out of this. All right. So let me write down your serial numbers for our serial number giveaway. I'm going to get everyone's number down, and we are going to get started. So the order we're going to run tonight, also, I guess I should mention real quick, with respect to lumber, as far as team designations we're going to go, we are going to go with whatever team is most obviously on the box. In the case of this, Aaron Judge, Yankees. Bo Jackson in this one clearly is a Royal. In the case of Ricky Henderson, Tim Raines, in this particular case, since if we don't have a clear classification that if it was, say, the A's or the Yankees or the Expos, we will take the list of who these players are for what teams they were, and those teams will go into a random for that particular card. So that's how we'll do that. If the jersey is not clear, we'll try to decipher based on number and jersey color. If we can't, we'll pick the teams that most represent it. Some of these actually will say like 1967 hit team or something like that. So it'll be easy to look up, okay, what team did they play for in 1967? So just wanted to cover that real quickly. We're going to go in the order. We're going to do the jumbo hobby first. We will do Topps Finest. We'll do Lumber, Boys of Summer, Museum, and we will finish off with Flawless. You got it. 24 for Victoria. You got it in there. All right. So I'm going to start writing down these numbers. Actually, let's just run down the teams that everybody has for this break. We've got Andrew Huther has the Guardians. Paul Seymour has the Padres. Andrew Huther has the Mets. James Good has the Chicago Cubs. Ray Santana has the Chicago White Sox. Jason Weaver has the Blue Jays. Jaw has the Giants. Joshua Gorek has the Cardinals. Mark Hudson has the Diamondbacks Rangers combo team. CJ Dancer's got the Cincinnati Reds. Laurie's got the Pirates. Paul Seymour has the Angels Marlins combo. Phil Mazurik has the Dodgers. Joshua Gorek has the Detroit Tigers. Jason Weaver has the Royals. James Good has the Red Sox. Mark Hudson has the Rockies, Tampa Bay Rays. CJ has the Twins. Paul has the Braves. James Good has the Astros. Cody's got the Orioles. Brian Tanner's got the Nats. Billy Ryan's got the Phillies. Victoria has the Mariners. Mark Hudson has the Brewers. Frankie Riffle has the A's. And Ryan Gola, who came out of a giveaway from an RGL stream. James Good, by the way, is RGL. If you guys follow him on YouTube, he is joining one of our breaks. So pretty excited for that. He was doing a live stream with Brian wants the Red Sox and Prospect. You got it. RGL was doing a live stream with one of his friends on eBay Live tonight. So I know he was running right up to the 9 o'clock spot. So, all right, let me get these serial numbers written down for you all. We're going to have lots of serial number chances tonight because between this and Prospect Edition, we have some really good chances for you all to win some break credit tonight. So, all right, John's 32, Lisa 22. It's funny, I always feel like it takes me about 20 minutes to get through all of the announcements. While I'm writing these numbers down as well, just to let everybody know, there will be no breaks on Wednesday or Monday next week. The family is taking a vacation to celebrate Ethan's 10th birthday and Aiden's successful leg extension surgery. We will be heading up to the Poconos and going to Kalahari Resort for a much needed vacation and break. It's the kids' spring break. So we're excited about taking the trip. We're going to enjoy the indoor water park and just enjoy relaxing. It's funny, Lisa asked me, she goes, well, we're coming back on Wednesday. You sure you don't want to run a break that night? I went, no. After taking a 5-hour drive and spending all week in the water parks and not having to track breaks or payments and stuff, I definitely want to take a little break from breaks and just enjoy the time with the family. I've been going pretty much nonstop with these since the beginning of the year. Even when I go on travel, we've been doing break posts. So it's good. We'll build up a little bit of product that we can run. I've got some old stuff here that I'll show you guys a little bit later. just to give you guys kind of some snapshots of things to come. Got Jurgeler 91 for 136. Matt M has got number 31. Victoria has got 24. Lori has 22. Of course, Ethan, as is customary, doesn't want to sleep tonight. Yes, Frankie, the Padres are still available in Prospect if you want them. Give me a few seconds, and I will update those in just a sec. I need to get these all written down. Alan has 3. Andrew's going 13. Andrew, you missed out the other night. We hit 13 at least once. We hit it twice. Okay. All right. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 numbers in our serial number giveaway chances. There's Billy. What's up? Brian Tanner already claimed Red Sox mark. So I just haven't got a chance to catch up to that. So claimed him for Prospect Edition. So let me get those updated here. So Mark said he would take the O's. Brian said he would take the Red Sox. And we have Frankie's taking the Padres. So now we have 4 teams. We have 4 spots left in Prospect. We have the collegiate non-MLB spot, the Mariners, the Cardinals, and the Rays are the last 4 teams available. Mariners and Cardinals have kaboom chases. Billy, what's going on, Billy? Spotty. All right, we're ready. We're set. We are running this break. All right, I think we're good. There is set. Oh wait, top loaders. Ha! See, just when I think I'm ready, then I find out that I'm short top loaders. I think I go through at least 3 or 4 packs of top loaders every break night, which is good. That means we're at least doing enough stuff to have that many top loaders needed. So I thought about doing more poster breaks tonight, but I'm like, man, with this mega baseball break, Mariners for Prospect, you got it. I don't know. I haven't seen Ryan Gola on the stream, Andrew, but I don't know if he's going to trade the Mets for the Yankees, trade the Yankees for the Mets. Both my kids. Cardinals. Okay, Kevin, you got it. I'll put the young Cardinals. And Lori wants college. Okay, so that just leaves the Rays. So that break is guaranteed tonight. Now, the only thing left is the Rays. All right, Mariners for Mark. Cardinals for Kevin. If I end up taking the Rays, I'll take the Rays. It's not that big a deal. And collegiate for Lori. All right, so the only thing we have open is a spot for the Rays and a couple football spots for select football. We'll see where we get with football. Rays are $12. $12. Whereas Nick would say $12. Football, we got 8 spots out there. So might be running Prospect after this one first, but all right. Time to go. All right, I am going to move these to the side so that way it's easier to see. Put that there, put that there, there, and there. All right. 10, 12 is the best you can do. I think I'll manage. I'll take your 10, 12. Andrew. 10, 12 is fine for the race. Surprised you didn't tell me 6, 7. Hope everybody has had a good week and going into you didn't. And all I wanted was $3.50. Damn Loch Ness Monster. And it's $3.50. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. As always, we're going to do the just updating because someone tried to claim a spot in the comment section, and I just want to make sure they know that it's not available. So baseball is full. So Andrew's going to take the Rays with his $10.12. There we go. All right. I will get you guys all checked out there in just a minute. So football is the only thing left open. We got 8 spots left in that one. So, all right. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. This is your Mega Baseball break. Kicking it off with 2026 Topps Series 1 flagship. No, Siri, I don't want to talk to you right now. Yeesh. I don't even know. I didn't even say Siri. I literally. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. for the Expos. So that'll go to the Nats. Cal Ripken Jr. for the O's. Buster Posey. This is the first auto I've hit out of any Mojo pack, and there's the first one. Well, there it goes to the Rockies. I literally haven't hit any of these all year. Go figure. We saved it for the Mega Baseball break. For the Colorado Rockies, Ryan Ritter, 175 at 299. Well, that's a start. That is a start. All of our bounties are in play tonight. I'm going to mark the Rockies as gotten a hit. So that is the Rockies-Rays combo. So, sorry, Mark, you are no longer eligible for the flawless case. So that'll take his other spots as well. The hit is going to be based on person, not by the number of teams you have. All right. Well, go figure. Well, it's a good way to start. Just start with an unexpected auto right out of the gate. You mathed wrong? How did you math wrong? Did you really send me 6-7? So you double paid me? You just got a waterproof case for your Ellie's? Oh, that's cool. Pete Crow Armstrong. So you got doubled 6-7, huh? I put my feet on the table, but I don't think anybody wants to see that in order to do the 6-7 thing. Garcia for the Red Sox rookie. Derek Jeter on the Mojo for the Yankees, and Chipper Jones. Wasn't expecting anything more out of that. All right. Well, that was a start. The math was closer. Worth it for extra. Nice. All right. We have seen these plenty of times before, so I'm going to kind of just wooden chest right now. Yeah, that's not a bad. I agree with you that you want something a little more protective than that. All right, so we're gonna kind of just flip through these until we see either a big rookie or till we get to the middle, because we all don't want to dwell on this. Adolis Garcia, you already put your number in, Liam. You can't change your number to 6-7. Making Liam go crazy right now where he is doing the 6-7 thing probably next to his dad, and his dad's probably going, will you stop it? I'm very happy for you guys. Adolis Garcia on the rainbow foil. Gunnar Henderson on the, how did I miss this? Gunnar Henderson on the throwback, Bobby Witt Jr. on the greatest hits, and then more base. All right. Lori has 2 questions. She says, I have 2 questions. I have been MIA due to work. 1. Yep. 1, who is the hot rookies to watch for in baseball in 2026? 2, do any of y'all use an app to manage your sports card collections? Thought my spouse uses one for MTG. Let's see. Hot rookies for 2026 is Jack Caglione, Roman Anthony. Those are the 2 right now. So Royals and Red Sox. I don't remember how many of the other bigger ones are just quite yet. At least going into the season, where Trey Savage wasn't actually not in this set, which I would have thought he would have been. Oh, Cam Schlitter for the Yankees. Who did you get, Laura? You got the Pirates. Well, I'll tell you this. I mean, you're pretty much going to be hunting for Skeens. Connor Griffin has autos in Bowman's Best. He doesn't have anything in Series 1. So you're pretty much just, I think you're pretty more or less chasing Skeens. App to manage your collection? Definitely not. My app is called eBay. So, Zach Maxwell. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys have any other opinions? Carson Weishunt, Beavers. Yeah, I mean, I think because the season is really just getting started, it's hard to say anybody because it's just really who was kind of going into the season from last year. Because a lot of times they put like rookies that came in real late into the season into this product. Let's try that again. Not mess that up. All right, for the Mets, we got Jackie Hornig for the first pitch. And for those of you first doing breaks with me, yes, I butcher all of the names of people's last names. Me, grammar, speaking, a little questionable. Not the best talker. Bubba Chandler. Who's Chandler on? Is that CJ? Chandler Simpson. I'm going to probably come across this card here, probably. Dean Kramer. There's a Cam Schlitter right there. Schlitter was really good in the playoffs, but it'll be interesting to see how he does this year. Livy. Ooh. Wow. Did the Rockies just hit again? Wow. This is a Ryan Ritter box. How about the team logo Ryan Ritter for the Colorado Rockies? Not numbered, but all right. Well, it's a Ryan Ritter box. I lumped the Rockies in with another team because I was like, they don't look like they have that many hits. And I always get flack every time I give somebody the Rockies. Every time I give someone the Rockies, I get flack. We got a 2026, 1,953 to 2026. I don't think anyone guessed that number. I feel like if you guessed the 1,000 number, I'd have to give you $100 in break credit just because you got it right. Oh, he's the Pirates guy? Okay. I couldn't know. I didn't remember offhand. And the glitter, the Cubs. I put the Cavs Heat game to be under 241, and I'm not looking very good with 6 minutes left on the clock. Put Cavs to win and under. Then there's a nice Cam Schlitter throwback, actually. $18 people watching tonight. Thank you all for joining in. Hey, and I started on time tonight. Ish. I think I was like 2 minutes late starting the stream. But that's pretty good for me. I mean, what would they have to lose, right? But I mean, you have to only be off ripping Series 1 to really get into that thousands number anyways. So let's see. With the last 6 minutes, I need this game to not score more than 20 points. Yeah, that's not happening. Daniel Palencia. I'm just going to run it because I didn't put Joe Rock. There's no Ohtani right there. English, Garcia. I thought about doing the Meow game during this one, but I felt like it was going to be way too hard for me to try to do the Meow game while trying to run this break because the boxes are so varying so much. There's the rainbow foil of Bardner for the Blue Jays. Paul Skeens on the throwback. Jose Ramiro's profiles. And back to the base. My goodness. Pokemon right now is really hard to is absolutely just on fire. Hey, Mark, did somebody literally come into the shop after I left and just buy every single tin out of that box that Ryan put up? I have a guy who's local in our area that does our Pokemon stocking because he has distribution for it. And I got a note. Mark helps run our shop. And I'm pretty sure he bought every one. 5 scoreless innings and 1 hit, 8 Ks. Nice. All right. Well, there's some hope for the Yankees. Acuna, Maxwell. Kafos. Seymour. So that's wild. Was it the guy that came in like he was asking about? He was like, "Oh, that's Krista's case." Was that guy that came in and bought it, or was it somebody that came in afterwards? Because I hadn't even posted that yet. If I'm to class, I get a referral. You were 2 minutes late. You're not in any trouble. Okay. Pokemon stuff. I mean, people are just going bonkers over it. Backwards card. Kyle Stowers on the glitter. James Wood on the throwback, and Corbin Carroll. Same guy. You know, the funny part is those tins, I didn't even really realize they were Ascended Heroes tins because I thought they looked kind of generic. It's wild. The Pokemon hunt is pretty wild. What folks are doing right now. We'll do some Pokemon breaks next week. I will do them on Friday. I'll do one of the Perfect Order booster boxes. I got a couple older Bowman's Bests. I even got a Bowman Sterling. Also, for people that were wondering, I did pull back a 2025 Jacob Mizorowski for the Brewers. There you go. That's another one, Lori. Jacob Mizorowski for the Brewers. I did pull back a 2025 Bowman draft box, so we do have that available to do next week as well. I will post that for Friday. We'll do it as a pay-by team, as voted by you all. There's a Roman Anthony rookie going to the Red Sox. $125, a $150. Clay Holmes on the color match too. Nice for the Mets. That will not count as a hit towards the flawless case because it is not under 50 or 50 or under. And I did not expect the heat and. Oh, we have a redemption. What is with this box? We have a redemption. Okay. Jeez. I just grabbed a box out of the case and threw it to the side. I did not expect to be doing something like this. This is kind of wild. This is the first box of this break. All right. Well, let's see what we just got a redemption for. I have never seen. We have not done any redemptions in Series 1 yet, and we've been kind of hitting the roughs on this. Congratulations. You are due to receive a 75 years of Topps die-cut autograph base parallel of Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Atlanta Braves. That is going to Paul Seymour. Wow. Okay. I guess I picked well on these boxes. And this is still box 1. Wow, that's a nice hit right there. Top Series 1, 75 years of Topps die cut, Ronald Acuna Jr. Holy cow. That's a nice one. Whew. All right, well, Paul's out of the running now. Where is it? There it is. All right. Paul actually, I think he picked that spot up. No, that was when he picked up early. All right. Well, that's everybody that's hit so far. That's a heck of a start on the first box to this break. Man, the other boxes are really going to have something to live up to here. Glitter of Ke'Bryan Hayes for the Reds, Ichiro for the Mariners, and Cody Bellinger. It's always fun, at least. Like, I always find, like, when you're in a break where you see a bunch of good hits, and even though if you're not the one that hits, I always feel at least the satisfaction of being like, hey, at least I was in the right break. Might not have had the right team, but I was at least halfway there. Let me see what Lori said here. Looks like nope, that's going to be the Topps team card. My spouse likes to wipe out all the local MTG tins. She used the one Pokemon we got in a break with you to trade for more Magic the Gathering. Oh, so funny thing, Lori. Actually, one of the things you missed out on. So Daniel, who's my one of my closest friends and a business partner, who's the OG of Ohio Hobby Breaks, he's actually looking at starting a TCG page spinoff of this. And we actually started buying a bunch of Magic the Gathering stuff to start supporting that. He's very big into Magic. AutoChem, Lazar. So something to just be aware of. So something to look out for if she's interested in that. Plus, we have boxes we'll probably do some sales with too. Laura. Man, let's just hit a home field advantage while we're in this box too, right? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the rainbow foil. There goes the rest of our mortgage. Don Mattingly for the Yankees and Julio Rodriguez for the All Topps team. Yeah, we've started putting requests in to buy Magic cards from. We ended up getting a distribution account, and unfortunately, it's not the premium one, which is the Fanatics one, but it's something, and it's starting with it. And that was one of the things Daniel's been very big on was Magic. All right, we got 4 packs left in Series 1. Man. 2 autos already. One was completely unexpected. So now we got 26 breaks or hits tonight. Here we go. Cruz. Man, prospect and everything else. I mean, I really wanted this breaks to be epic. I mean, I like these mega breaks being epic. I'll note that when we do mega breaks going forward, we're going to do, we'll still do mega breaks, but we'll do them in draft format. So we'll do the draft teams like we had done previously, where I start a group chat and people can just jump in and pick out when the order is set, what team you want. Taylor Trammell, Marnette, Brian Abreu, rainbow foil, Carson Williams for the Rays, rookie, and Shohei Ohtani on the big ticket player. What relic are we going to hit out of this? So there's really, I mean, the Superfractor bounty. Well, I guess Topps Finest we could hit the Superfractor. So anybody got any big weekend plans? Any big fun things they're planning on doing this weekend? You're selling your Magic cards? Chad, I would message Daniel He may be very interested in those cards. Jacob Mizorowski. If you are selling your Magic cards, he might be able to make you an offer on something like that. Because he is very big into that set and buying those. Jacob Melton, Perez, Fito, Seager. I know nothing about Magic. I couldn't even tell you anything about it. Nate Church, New York Mets on the glitter. Kyle Teal for the throwback, and profiles Aaron Judge. All right, 2 packs left, and then we will do. What do you guys want to do next? Do you want to do Finest, Lumber, or Boys of Summer? He might like the Final Fantasy ones. It's worth messaging him, Chad. I would, if you really want to sell him, I would definitely message him, because he may make you an offer on it at least. Obviously, you won't have to take it, but if you feel it's too low, but it could be something. Peyton Tool. So what do you guys want to do next? Do you want to do Lumber, or do you want to do Finest next? Liam says Boys of Summer. I got 1 vote for Boys of Summer next. Museum and Finest are going to finish us off. Museum's been really good this year. I've really enjoyed Museum this year. Colson Montgomery. Carson Williams. Ian Seymour. Looks like we're going to get our relic here. Mets. James Wood on the relic on the player worn mem, and that's a gold. 27 of 50 for the Mets. Well, I did say a 50 and under counts as a hit. So Mets, you have just gotten a gold glitter card from, and 27. Anybody have 27 tonight? We did have a 27. Oh, that's a 23. Frankie, I almost gave it to you, but you had a 23, not a 27. All right, so I got 1 vote for Boys of Summer next. Does anybody have a preference on any box we do next? And Mets are now off the board for the flawless case. And by some chance, if we happen to hit everybody happens to get a hit out of this, then we will just random it to everybody. And what I'll do is first place will be the primary first person for the flawless case. If somebody doesn't want it, then I will go to the second place person as a backup. Hey, Liam, by the way, I bought a James Wood auto. It's an auto rookie it's from Topps Finest, I believe. Number to 99 last week. It's Ronald Acuna Jr., Chad, was the redemption. Wait, let me finish the rest of this. Get ahead of myself. Matt Olson for the Braves on the shimmer, for the glitter. Miguel Cabrera and Bryce Harper. We do have, by the way, a second case of Prospect Edition coming, courtesy of wow, I supposed to have a Prospect Edition case coming courtesy of Ronald Acuna Jr. It's too expensive. It actually wasn't as expensive as I thought it would be. I was kind of surprised. I thought it would have been more. There we go. And how are you saying it's too expensive? You were looking at a Topps Dynasty Juan Soto card trying to buy it. Brady Singer. Burnable. Well, I am hoping that the Acuna is not our best card out of all of the boxes. I mean, it's a good card. It's a very good card. Christian Moore. 120. Dylan Beavers, Rainbow Foil, Ellie De La Cruz on the throwback, and Corbin Carroll on the big ticket players. And that is your Series 1 hobby. All right, so I only got one person voting. You got your cards today? Excellent. So you got the Vlad Jr. booklet then. All right, so I only had one vote. That vote was for Boys of Summer, so we're going to run Boys of Summer next. How about I give you 121? Is it you giving me 121 or is it your dad giving me 121? I'm not sure who's actually giving me 121 there. Empty box from Boys of Summer. This set has definitely been, yeah, that booklet is very slick. I agree. Oh, Iliam, I sent a picture to your dad. I opened another Getting the Game Used as well. All right. I got to remember. They did something weird here where it's like, down on top. They put all the hits in like weird spots. Because the hits are like in between, and I don't know why they did that. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay. Okay, here we go. Take this. I veto the Mets being a hit. I said 50 and under, and it was 50. All right. Kicking it off. 78 of 99. Yeah, so I opened up In the Game Used today because Daniel didn't really goat me, but I was kind of like just itching to open it. I needed a warm-up. My warm-up box was pretty good. 78 and 99 for the New York Yankees, George Lombard Jr. You get no 78s. I'm going to need to get some more 168s. Is Ryan Mitchell any good? He plays for the Cardinals. I'd ask the chat if they know. Does anyone in the chat know if Ryan Mitchell's good? It's not a name I'm familiar with. Grabbing a couple extra 168s here. 138. There we go. All right. Because we have a bunch of thick cards actually coming out of this here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with Ryan Mitchell. Oh, so he's a prospect. I would say that's a card you just hold on. Is it say first Bowman, Chad? All right, next out. For the Kansas City Royals, that is 101 of 175, Bobby Witt Jr. One of the Royals going to Jason Weaver. Jason, somebody I was helping out in his break group several years ago. It's good to see him again. It's always fun to reconnect with people. 101 and 175. So speaking of which, let me make sure that he's got our stream. Just want to make sure he... Unless, Jason, you're Jurgelarg, but I don't remember who Jurgelarg is. 115 of 249. Let's go to Andy Pettit and the New York Yankees again. It's always tough when like the names are all kind of like, you're like, I have no idea what name that is. Hi, you. It's nice to see you. Not a first Bowman? Okay. If it was a first Bowman, I would actually have suggested that it's probably worth taking a look at for grading. If it's not a first, then. All right. 240 of 249. That is for the Detroit Tigers and Bryce Rainier. 240 of 249. All right. Now we should be into the hits. First one, I believe, is an auto. We've got Brandon Neely for the Boston Red Sox. That is 2 of 75 going to the Boston Red Sox. And that is James Good, also known as RGL from Run Good Life. Well, he's on the board. Not the Roman Anthony he was hoping for. Nevertheless, I'm sure I'm going to slide that spot around. Try to preserve that center spot there. Next out is another auto. That's going to go to the New York Mets again. That is 1 of 10. Well, you just doubled down there for the Mets there, Andrew. Jonathan Santucci, 1 of 10 on the America's Best for the Mets. Well, now you're definitely out of the running for the briefcase. Get a 1 of 10 card right there. I'll put that right there for now. Oh, that's a nice. How about a nasty little patch? Oh, 1 of 10, by the way, was actually hit for $2 of break credit for Rich Schaefer because he actually guessed number 1 tonight. Just dawned on me. How about 19 of 25 on the nasty patch for Griff O'Farrell and the Baltimore Orioles? Let's go to Cody Slotto. I retract my veto. What's going on, Anthony? Very nice for the Baltimore Orioles. 19 of 25. You have any 19s tonight? No 19s. Well, Andrew, I'm also going to tell you that you definitely are going to need to retract your veto because I saw what the next card is. And your veto is definitely going to get overruled because that is a 27 of 99 Travis Bazzana going to the Cleveland Guardians. And Andrew's having a nice little break for himself here. Nice Travis Bazzana. Nice box. Oh, that's 2 boxes in a row we've had that were pretty good. Very nice. Oh, I got to sneak some room back here. We are definitely bringing the fire back tonight. That is for sure. This break has not disappointed yet. 2 boxes into this, and this has been a very nice little break. All right. I'm going to use my authoritative power, and we're going to go do lumber next. And then we're going to do finest and museum, and then finish with flawless. All right. So like I said with lumber, if it is very plainly obvious of who the player is on the card, that is who the card will go to next, or who the card will go to. If we cannot decipher who the player with the year or the number, we will end up randoming it to the teams that we feel that they are most likely associated with. So if it's a blue jersey and they used to play for the Oakland Athletics, probably wasn't an A's card. So all decisions are made by me, the breaker, and they are final based on what my decision is. But I obviously always solicit help from you guys. All right, if I remember correctly, I got to do this. I don't want to see it. Take that off. Put one of these on. And I take it out. And then I'm going to flip it. I'm not going to look. I'm going to do this. gonna throw that away. All right, we got 4 cards in lumber. What's up, Hayden? Come join us with some serial number fun. A lot of serial numbers out there tonight. Oh, let me, before I forget, let me get Anthony's down. 73 was Anthony. Don't want to miss that. All right. What is going on? All right. Well, that's going to be for the Chicago White Sox. How about 2 of 2, the Summer of Slam, Robin Ventura. Very nice. Summer of Slam. That's very, very apparent. A Chicago White Sox card. 3-bat relic. 2 of 2. Very nice. 38. Move these. All right. Next out. That's going to go to the New York Yankees and Willie Randolph, bat relic. 24 of 35. I think 24s tonight. We do have a 24. Victoria, you just got yourself $5 of break credit. Congrats to you. Just for picking a number. 24 of 35. Willie Randolph. Oh yeah, this is gonna be loaded tonight. I'm even jealous that I'm not in this. All right, next out. Oh my. How about a Ken Griffey Jr.? As a Mariners card if I saw one. Ken Griffey Jr., 14 of 25, bat relic. Nobody had 14. Hitting nukes. Nice game-used bat from Ken Griffey Jr. That's pretty sweet. Very nice. Nope, that's not fitting in that one. All right. Nice Griffey there. Police forward and slide these back. I don't know. I haven't decided who's going to be center stage just yet. All right. And last one from Lumber. Oh, very nice. Again, going back to the New York Yankees. Ryan Gola. How about a Don Mattingly? 8 of 30. I think we had an 8. We did. Billy Ryan with his 8. He picks himself up $2 break credit for that one. 8 of 30. Very nice. What's going on, Ken? Good to see you. It's been a very, very, very nice break so far. Trying to figure out who takes center stage. I'm going to put Donnie Baseball in the center for right now, but that's probably going to get bumped. Empty box. All right, let me update who's got hit so far. Ryan Gola will be the person to talk to for that one. Favorite player never fails me. All right, so Mariners got a hit. Nats got a hit because they got the James Wood relic. Orioles got a hit. The White Sox got a hit. Red Sox got a hit, so that's going to take out 3 spots right there. All right. Am I missing anyone? We've had no Twins. Oh, Yankees definitely got a hit. All right. We've had no Reds, no Cardinals, no Giants, no Blue Jays, no Pirates, no Dodgers, no Tiger, Royals, Twins, Phillies. So right now, Jason Weaver, Josh, CJ, Lori, Phil Mazurik, Jason Weaver, Billy Ryan, and Frankie, you guys are all in the running for the briefcase. But we have a lot to go. We are literally only halfway through this break. All right, let's big back an oldie but a faithful. Topps Finest 2025. 2 autos in this one. This thing has been marinating for a year plus. Oh, I agreed. I hate the strike year for baseball because the Yankees were good enough that year that they could have definitely gone to the World Series, and that was Donnie Baseball's last season. I've heard a lot of people cite that the reason Don Mattingly is not in the Hall of Fame was because he never went to the World Series, which should not be a justification for somebody going to the Hall of Fame or not. But I have heard that argument. Empty box. Hayden going 58. You got it. All right. Let's roll. First pack of Topps Finest. God, it's been a while since we've done this one. Kick it off. Jackson Holiday. Richard Fitz. James Wood, rookie. Tariq Skubal. And his back issues. Bryce Harper. Ellie De La Cruz. And then a red Logan Webb for the Giants, number to 350, 238 to 350. Elliott on the. It's just not X Fractor. I was just trying to make sure that it wasn't a numbered card. Oh, you're saying he retired because that's also why he retired that year? Well, it stinks, right? Because the following year they went to the World Series with Tino. And we got the Logan Webb to 238 of 350 for the Giants. That does not count as a hit against you for the flawless box. Mike Trout on the Creators. Roki Sasaki on the Refractor rookie, and a Sonny Gray. That's right, you did have the Fiesta from this. This was your Fiesta party. All right, we got Spencer Strider for the Braves, Angel Martinez, Royce Lewis, Thomas Sagassi, Emmanuel Kloss, Tyler Locklear on the X Fractor, Blue X Fractor. That's Jace Jung. That's going to the Tigers. That is 70 of 75. It does not count against you. It's close. I almost knocked you out, Joshua, but you're still in the running for the suitcase. I can kind of see that. It's Fractor Tyler Locklear. Max Muncy on the A's. Kobe Mayo, Arrivals rookie, and Chase DeLaunder. All right, 2 packs into it. Chad wants to see some fire for everybody. Well, it's actually doing pretty good. I mean, we're actually spreading this one out pretty good. I like it. When we do breaks like this, I always want to see like the spread for sure. Thomas Sagase, Royce Lewis, Angel Martinez, Dylan Cruz, Spencer Strider. This is going to be our first auto. Nope. Gabriel Monroe. What about this one? Nope. Kyle Schwarber for the Phillies, 325. That is 69 of 325 going to the Phillies. Lawrence Butler, Creators, Drake Baldwin, and Benny Pasquantino. All right. Well, we got 3 packs left and 2 autos are still due. So let's see what happens here. Willie Adams, Junior Caminero, Mike Trout, Brett Rooker. Looks like a green auto. Pitcher. Spencer Schwallenbach. That is 73. I don't know why all of a sudden like short of breath here. 73 of 75. Going to the Braves again. Atlanta going to Paul Seymour. Got a Garrett Cole, X-Fractor. Jose Altuve, 1 of 49 going to the Astros. One spot hits again. Astros going to James Good. Rich gets another $2. Cal Ripken, Kumar Rocker, and Shane Bieber. All right, one more auto still left in this. James Wood, Zach Wheeler, Jackson Jobe, Kevin Alcantara, Luke Keschel. It's our other auto. It's a rookie auto for Carlos Rodriguez. Milwaukee Brewers. Going to Mark Hudson. Not numbered. Carlos Rodriguez. Then for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers, 81 of 300. Red Sox going to James Good again. And then for the Baltimore Orioles, what is with this run here? You should 81 of 150. There's like 3 numbered cards in a row in this one. Baltimore Orioles, 81 of 150. Go to Kobe Mayo rookie on the debut. And then behind that one, how about a gold? 20 of 25 for the Braves again, going to Paul Seymour. 20 of 25, that is Spencer Schwallenbach on the arrivals. Dang. Well, that was nice. And a Ryan Bliss. Well, that was a heck of a run in that pack. All right, last pack of Finest. Christian Campbell, Jackson Churio, Bryce Harper, Tariq Skubal, X Factor, Fernando Tatis Jr., Salvador Perez, X Factor, 102 of 125, Kyle Tucker for the Cubs. It's going to James Good as well. Kyle Tucker, 102 of 125. Oh, the Run Good Life box right there. Justin Henry Malloy. They're for the auto part. Oh, the Tigers, Ronald Acuna on the refractor, and William Contreras. That was a pretty solid finest box. All right. We're coming down to the end. We have Museum Collection. I have been holding this one for a while. Actually, this is one of you guys had. I gave you an option that we could have ripped this in a break and swapped it out with the one I had. So now you get to see what was it that you left behind. Empty box. We have a gold-plated card. We have a gold-plated card. If you all remember last time we had a gold-plated card, we had an L.A. De La Cruz number to 10 out of it. So, yeah. Let's see what happens here. Kick it off with the Twins, 143 of 249. That is Luke Keschel. And then a Hank Aaron for the Braves. That is 8. Also hits another serial number giveaway spot. 8 of 75. A lot of 75, son. Got a gold-plated card coming up here. All right, there's 2 cards here. I don't want to reveal this. All right, we got a Bo Jackson for the Royals. Ha-Seong Kim for the Dodgers, rookie. I'm going to go below the gold-plated card. Ooh, nice one for the Cubs. How about a quad patch? Seiya Suzuki, Kyle Tucker, Dansby Swanson, Pete Crow Armstrong. That is 17 of 25 going to the Cubs, going to RGL. That's a nice quad patch. And that is, does it say? There's all game-used relics. 3 jerseys and a bat. Nice one for the Cubbies. I can't cover that one up. Can't cover the Griffey. All right, I'm going to take this one down. Bam. All right. So the next 2 should be autos. Detroit Tigers, you are off the board. Or on the board, I guess you could say. 27. Man, if anybody had guessed 27 tonight, 27 has hit so many times. 27 of 299. That is Colt Keith on the patch dual auto. Or dual patch auto. Not dual auto. Eesh. All right. I guess I'm going to pull this one down. All right. Here we go. Here is your gold-plated card. For the Royals, Jason Weaver. Bo Jackson? Wow. Wow. Jason Weaver. Gold autographed. 12 of 20. Bo knows Bo Jackson. Gold framed card. Wow. That is nice. That is super nice. That is super sick. You are welcome, Jason. That is super sick. All right. Yep, that's definitely taking center spot right now. All right. That is definitely taking center stage right now. That is super nice. You are very welcome, Jason. All right. And then there was one. This box has been marinating for a long time. This has been sitting on the shelf for Lord knows how long. It is time for Flawless Baseball. $249 card right there for that Bo Jackson. Well, Jason Weaver just made both his break spots up in one swing then. He bought two in. All right. So let's update the list here. 205. Still. All right. So Jason Weaver. And Josh, you guys now have hits. So you are out. All right. So our briefcase right now is between Ja, CJ, Lori, Phil, Billy Ryan, and Frankie. See if this one delivers. Just like every box tonight so far, I think has delivered. Like really well. I don't think we've really had a bad box yet. I know everyone hasn't quite hit yet, but that's why I also said. CJ, what do you think? Are you hoping for... I mean, I guess you'd be hoping for like a big Ellie card or something, right? But I don't know if there would be an Ellie in here. Maybe a Pete Rose. Sorry, I'm trying to get all these stickers off. And not cut my finger off at the same time. There, I think I got it. Take what you can get. Trust me, I feel bad when it's like, definitely want everyone to hit. All right. All right. So I am not going to peek at anything. I'm going to open this. There should be 3 cards and a box. So carefully feel around. There's one. How much was this box of Flawless? About $1,700. There should be a diamond card and then something else. I'm not going to peek at anything. Okay. Everything is nicely covered. I mean, the Reds had a good chance on a couple products. All right, here's our box. I'm going to move the Flawless box case to the side. Still got chances. Could have a nice Brooks Lee card. Pete Rose. Why do I feel like we got a redemption in this box? I don't know why. I just have this like sneaking suspicion there's a redemption in here. All right, I need more covers. More covers. It always kills me when like you hit like a monster team and you're like, oh, that's like the team you want. And then it's like everybody else around you hits and you're like, why did my team not hit of all the teams? But we've got this nice little Flawless run here that we're going to run through. All right. Your first Flawless card coming out. The Detroit Tigers, that is 2 of 15 dual patches. Literally, it's the same patch, too. 2 of 15 dual patches. Colt Keith, Tigers hit again. I need to see an A's card, a Phillies card, a Twins or Reds card, and a Pirates card. It's just true. It does. Breaking does feel like a yin-yang. You know, it feels like when you hit big, you kind of, it's like you hit really big and then it's like you kind of hit a cool period, right, for a while. I guess I'm going to pull these down for a minute. Some of the best teams are some of the, like the hardest ones to hit, I feel like. Why does this look like platinum foil? This is 101. Nope, just looked like platinum foil to me. That is 6 of 20 for the Cleveland Guardians. Oh, I'm sure there are some, if you go to some older years, because it's 2045, $5,000, I could see it. 6 of 20, Terry Francona going to the Cleveland Guardians. The football and the basketball is a Flawless. Forget it. We'll never do those. I can't afford those. I mean, could I afford it? Maybe. Would we ever break it and where I could actually at least at minimum break even? Probably not. All right, next card out. For the Chicago Cubs, 13, Andrew Huther picks up $5 break credit. 13 of 25. That is James Trantos. Going to the Cubbies. Going to RGL. I don't know. Trust me, there's a lot of times I don't understand why coaches are in products to begin with. Andrew Huther and Jaw, you guys picked up $5 of break credit each. Nice James Trantos. Well, he's got the Red Sox, so I'm just going to swap that out. Oh, you got, that's right, Ken, you did it too. Thank you. You're right. Thank you. Next out. For the Tampa Bay Rays, 3 of 5. That is Theo Gillen. Mark Hudson, 3 of 5. Theo Gillen for the Tampa Bay Rays. All right. Next out. For the Oakland Athletics, coming off the board, 5 of 20. That is Achievements 2002 Most Valuable Player, Miguel Tejada on-card autograph. Going to Frankie Riffle. Well, now Liam, you just got a Miguel Tejada on-card autograph out of Flawless. Pull that one down. Nice Tejada. All right. 2 cards left before we pull out the encased cards. That's right. You did. Thank you. You guys keep me honest. Next out. For the San Francisco Giants. Also coming off the board. Ja. 18 of 20. Will Clark on-card autograph. No 18s. Nice little break we got going here. Got 22 people watching. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining us for this. Definitely enjoying this one, and I appreciate you all. You guys give me the ability and privilege to do this break for you. So, Will the Thrill. All right, got one more card left from the box, and then one? Yeah, it's only one. One more card left from the box, and then more. Oh, some of the penmanships on these cards are beautiful. Like, you can tell, like, they actually took their time on signing some of these, which is really nice. All right. All right. And the last card in the boxes, but we still have the encased. Wow, nice hit for the San Diego Padres. That's going to Paul Seymour. Leo DeVries, 8 of 20. There's another one for Billy. There's another $2 for Billy. Leo DeVries, 8 of 20. Nice hit. We have had, I know not everybody has gotten a card in this one, but I've got to say, in general, we've done pretty darn good as far as spreading the wealth around here. I mean, mostly everybody has gotten a piece of something here. All right, let me just highlight these. All right, so the last people that still have not come down with a hit yet. Billy Ryan with the Phillies, CJ with the Tins and Reds, Laurie with the Pirates, and Phil Mazurk with the Dodgers. All right. So those are the people right now in the running for the briefcase. All right. We have 3 cards here. I think this is the diamond. If the certificate is under it, it is. So I think this is the diamond card. Wait, you didn't want him, Leo? Oh, nope. This is an Iconic Ink. All right, that's not the diamond card. Let's save that one. Yeah, I'm going to tease that. All right, then this is the diamond card. This has got to be the diamond card. I'm going to save the Iconic Ink. Watch, I'm going to be wrong. It was going to be the middle one. Focus. 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 Rookie card. That is your diamond card. 6 of 10. Ha-Seong Kim going to the Dodgers. Phil Mazurek. Nice hit. Yellow diamond is guaranteed by Panini. It's a yellow diamond? I guess it is. Nice hit. 6 of 10 going to Phil Mazurek. Set that to the side. All right. I'm going to take this out. Briefcase. All right. So now we're down to CJ, Billy, and Lori right now. Trying to debate which one I want to go for. Let's go for the, we know this is Iconic Ink, so let's go for that. They got a piece of plastic stuck in it. Look at that. When they sealed it, there's a piece of plastic stuck in the case. You guys see that? A little not so good on the quality control there, Panini. It's not cracked. It's just a piece of plastic stuck in the card. Yeesh. All right. Iconic Ink. Looks like a Brave. Is that Deion Sanders? Wow. For the Braves, Paul Seymour. How about a Deion Sanders, 1 of 15. One hits again. Another $2. 1 of 15, Deion Sanders, Iconic Ink. Did not expect that card to come out of this. Wow. That's cool. That's a pretty cool card. All right. Last card of the Mega Baseball break. I think this break lived up to the hype. In my opinion, I think it lived up to the hype. At least I think we spread it around pretty good. All right. Here is your last card of the break. Pedro? Another diamond. 3 of 25. Alan gets another $2. And that's going to the Mets. That is a Mets card. Pedro Martinez, 3 of 25 on the diamond. So we had a yellow diamond for the Ha-Seong Kim, and then we have a regular diamond for the Mets. And that is your flawless. All right. So, of the people who hit, Dodgers got a hit there. So the briefcase is going to be random between Billy, CJ, and Lori. So you each are going to get a spot in the duck race. While I'm at it, before I run the random, do any of you not want the briefcase? I'm just going to give you guys a chance. If you don't want the briefcase, let me know, and then I will take you out. I know some people are like, I got like 6 of them. I don't need any more. I think that was a really nice break, though. I mean, I can't complain about that. I think that was about as good as I could construct. You don't want the briefcase, CJ? Okay. All right. So then it's going to be a random between Lori and Billy. You got some other cards in there. It's not like you got no cards, but yeah. But like I said, you are going to get your stuff shipped wherever you are, your stacks, that's going to get shipped out. Everything is part of this break. So that's the added benefit with it. It's everything goes. All right. So the random for the briefcase is going to be between Billy and Lori. CJ has stepped back from it. All right. So let's do a recap of the hits. And we will go ahead and then run our random between Lori and Billy. That was a pretty good break, I would say. I was pretty happy with that one. I'll look at doing our mega breaks when we get around to break 200. Maybe we'll try and do a football one, or we'll see what we can do. All right, we got Robin Ventura on the 3-bat relic, 2 of 2. Will Clark was 18 of 20. There we go. For the Giants. Jonathan Santucci for the Mets was 1 of 10. Ryan Ritter on the team logo for the Rockies. Theo Gillen for the Tampa Bay Rays, 3 of 5. Brandon Neely for the Red Sox. That was 2 of 75. Terry Francona, 6 of 20 for the dual relics for the Guardians. Spencer Schwallenbach was 73 of 75 for the Braves. James Wood on the relic. Man, Nats are tough. Nats had so many good chances in this one, and that's the best that kind of really walked out of it. Game player worn memorabilia. Mets on the gold shimmer. That was 27 of 50. Ryan Ritter, 175 of 299. Mojo auto. Clay Holmes, blue, 125, 150. Luke Keschel to 249. Hank Aaron to 75. We got Kyle Tucker, 102 to 125. Kobe Mayo to 150. Rafael Devers, 81 of 300. Carlos Rodriguez for the Brewers on card auto. Jose Altuve to 49. Kyle Schwarber to 325. Kyle Locklear on the X-Fractor. Jace Jung on the blue to 75. Roki Sasaki on the refractor. Logan Webb to 350. Ellie De La Cruz on the X-Fractor. Bryce Rainier to 249. Andy Pettit to 249. Bobby Witt Jr. to 175. George Lombard to 99. Shohei Ohtani, big ticket players. Julio Rodriguez, all tops team. Cam Schlitter, base rookie. Cam Schlitter on the throwback rookie. Tatis Jr. goes to 2026. Garcia, Mojo rookie for the Red Sox. We had the Deion Sanders to 15 Iconic Ink on card auto encased. Pedro Martinez on the diamond card, and also on the diamond certificate with that too. For the Mets, going to Andrew Huther. We had Ha-Seong Kim for the Dodgers on the yellow diamond, 6 of 10. And then we had Colt Keith to 15. Travis Bazzana, 27 of 99. Colt Keith again, 27 of 299. Miguel Tejada, 5 of 20. Ken Griffey Jr., 14 of 25. Griff O'Farrell to 25 on the relic card. Spencer Schwallenbach for the Braves to 25. Willie Randolph to 35 for the Yankees. Leo DeVries, 8 of 20. Don Mattingly for the Yankees, 8 of 30. Quad relic of Seiya Suzuki, Kyle Tucker, Pete Crow Armstrong, Dansby Swanson to 25. James Trantos, 13 of 25 for the Cubs. Ronald Acuna Jr., 75 years, die cut, base parallel autograph, and definitely hit of the break in my mind. Bo Jackson to 20. Very nice. All right, we're going to run the random for the briefcase. And then we'll take a look at what's open in the store. All right. Let's see. Let's run a alphabet race. All right, so this is going to be between Lori and Billy Ryan. So I'm going to give you guys each 2 names in this. So Lori T, Billy R, Lori T, Billy R. All right. We're going to put 30 seconds on the clock. There's your goofy letters. And this is for the briefcase. What's up, Greg? 28, you got it. 3, 2, 1, you're off.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Who will win the race? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T,
Lori gonna take
U,
this
V,
thing the whole way?
W, X, Y,
Billy's
Z.
coming strong in the end.
Who will win the race?
Billy Ryan.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Oh my goodness.
Who will win the race?
Lori, I will add some sympathy packs for that break in your
A, B,
pack when I send it out. So you'll still get a little bit of a consolation prize for that one. So, wow. Okay, I'm going to keep that in mind next time I run that race. Aiden would have loved that. He would have been all like, All right. We're going to run Prospect Edition next. Let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at the store. Definitely not going to be doing that one. Going on. All right. All right. All right, here we go. So go back to the store. So we got Prospect Edition. That break is now filled. If I ever say that song, you owe me big time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, Lord. That was something else. Yes, you should be very happy with that auto, Liam. That's a good auto. For Miguel Tejada on-card autograph as low as it is, that is definitely a good auto. All right. So we've got that's already filled. All right. So the only thing we have left right now for tonight that's open is the Select Hobby Box. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams left. We have 8 teams left on the Select Hobby Box. If you guys want to put offers, I'll put the note here. We're going to consider offers for teams on Select Hobby. So if you guys want to make offers on remaining teams, all right. Go ahead and update the scrolling bar at the bottom here. So 8 teams left with that. Prospect Edition is filled, so we are going to run that next. So if you guys want to make an offer, you can put an offer in the chat, or you can just message me an offer. If it doesn't fill tonight, we will carry it to next Friday and just leave it open. All right. I'm just going to note to the group. During offers for remaining. So if you guys want to do that, just go ahead and send a note. Comment here or comment on the page. All right. We're going to change this up now. So let me grab the 3 boxes. I've been doing this according to the stacks. Ugh. So we have one stack of 5 left after this tonight. So this was the partial stack we did last Friday when we did 2. This is the other 3. Sticker stuck there. I did want to show you guys a couple things that I got that came in recently. Frankie, by the way, I owe you this Topps Chrome basketball box. I need to bring that to you. Oh, that's the box right here. All right, let me drag this over here. All right, so for future breaks coming up, if you guys are wondering what we have coming up and available, hey, no problem at all. Hope you enjoyed it. Kid Bang is going to be good. I've heard he's going to be very good. All right. So things that we have coming up. I've been doing a little select buying. So I've got 3 years of select baseball, 24, 22, 23. I actually have a couple other years of select baseball coming as well. This was an oldie but a goodie. Got some 2021 Bowman Sterling to look at going and doing here in the future. I got some hobby football blasters. More money, but different parallels. Like I said, I did bring back another Bowman draft, so we have that available to us. Got a select international box for a hobby. It's a select hobby international. Still have chance at uptowns, downtowns, and everything in between. Can't hit any numbered of anything, but something to kind of throw out there. Glad you bought him early. Yeah, that's always good when you find like you get somebody early and you're like, ooh, now they're really expensive. Picked up a box of 2020 Bowman's Best. Bring a little bit of that back. And on top of that, I have 2021 box of Bowman's Best. And then the other thing right now that I just got in was a sealed box of Optic Fat Packs. So a lot of that stuff we'll have to bring to the group in the coming weeks for breaks. Not a lot of new products coming out, and the new products that are coming out are either ridiculously expensive or incredibly hard to get. I am going to look at Silhouettes football. I'm kind of watching the price point on that. I don't think it's going to hold the $500 a spot price. I think it's going to drop. I have been watching the Topps Black products. That price has been slowly coming down. Last I saw was $6.95 for a hobby box of Topps Black, or sorry, Prism Black. I keep saying Topps Black, Prism Black. That's the kind of, as I think someone coined it pretty good, the purgatory of Panini, where they have the football license, but they don't have the Players Association. So it's a bunch of Legends players and NIL players, not anybody who is actually active in the NFL right now. But I am kind of watching that for Silhouette and kind of seeing if it comes down more or where that ends up. So, all right. We're going to run the random for this one. Falcons have just been taken from Select. All right. Let's see. Let's do the hamster race. I'm going to clean this off. So this is going to be break 26119. All right. And let me get this random set up. All right. I assume everybody who grabbed the team already paid, so I did confirm everybody for the spots they had requested. All right. So I'm going to put you guys in the hamster race. I'm happy how that Mega Baseball break came out because I've done some and they've been brutal. Hey, Chad, I assumed the Marlins in this one was credit, right? Richard Gere's favorite. Yikes. A lot of my bets did not do well tonight. Pelicans did not win. The Thunder game was not under. Man, Thunder game went deep. Zion was, of course, Zion didn't go under 3 assists. He had 4 assists tonight. Yeesh. Oh, well. The only thing I have hope for right now is Luka Doncic to score a lot of points. Wrong account. Yo, it's Run Good Life on the stream. What's up, man? Dude, you just missed the Mega Baseball break. You did well, by the way. Wrong account. It's all good. You did very well. You'll have to watch it back. Your teams did well. We have a celebrity in the chat for anybody on the YouTube side. I owe very appreciative for Run Good Life helping us out here. No, you're good, man. Trust me, I get it. You are a very busy person, but definitely check it out when you get to the run back. We're actually running Prospect Edition right now. We're still chasing a kaboom right now. So we're actually doing a hamster race for the spots for who's getting the Yankees in this one. I'm glad you stopped in, though. I appreciate you stopping in. Did the live stream go well tonight? It looked like you guys were doing pretty good with the eBay stream. All right. 30 names on this one. We're going to go, let's make it 45 seconds. Let's make it just that much different. By the way, RGL, I would highly recommend not using the letter erase for any of your randoms or giveaways. It sings the ABC song, so you might drive everybody crazy with that one. It literally, as they're running, it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be torturous. Thankfully, it was only a 30-second. What's up, JML? Got both of you guys on. Happy to see both of you guys here. I'm not used to the full crew being here. Where's that hamster going? It's off the screen. Gone. All right. literally the Frankie's hamster ran straight off the screen here. All right, our 3 teams for the Yankees is going to be Frankie for the first box, Rick Roberts for the second box, and Greg Wisser for the third box. Hey, I'll show you guys real quick. I can tell you this. I'll just throw, these are like the top 5 cards I had in it. It was terrible. It was so bad. Yeah, I would highly recommend not running that one. All right, let me put this in my thing here. That's not what I want. I want that. All right. There we go. Got that. All right. Sorting breaks from yesterday. I understand. So just kind of give you guys a little bit of recap. This was probably one of the best cards out of that mega baseball break we hit. Was a Bo Jackson gold auto to 20 out of museum collection. We had a Ronald Acuna redemption for the Braves. RGL, this was one of your cards. James Trantos to 25 patch auto from Flawless. You also had a quad relic for the museum, and we had a Donnie baseball out of Lumber. But there was a bunch of good cards that came out of that. Oh yeah, I don't know. Have you guys seen this? I have not seen a Deion Sanders Braves card before. It's kind of different. So I feel like sorting sometimes is never ending. Your hamster had cred. Nice. Yeah, you did. Your 3 teams did pretty good, RGL. All right. I appreciate you guys jumping on and saying hi. It's different being on the other side. We are kaboom chasing, being finally where we hit the kaboom. There we go. Put this in the list so you guys can see where your teams, or you guys ended up. See your teams. All right. There's everyone's team. So top 3, we're going to go Frankie, Rick, and Greg for you guys. You guys each get the Yankees in each one of the boxes. I don't even run breaks, and I'm swimming in cards. Well, you're the benefactor of a lot of the breaks, right? All right. Oh, yeah. Got a tag. Tag. All right. Let me get the tags in for everybody on this break. So this is break 26119. Frankie, Rick, Roberts, Greg, Wisser, Sean Chambers, James Dalton, Jaw, Mike Kilmer, Rick Reddy, got Jack Griffin, Mark Hudson, Andrew Huther, Marcus Devatis, Mr. Mazurik, Brian Tanner, Jordan, and Ken. Calling your shot. Judge Kaboom, 4th pack of box 3. Ooh, I like it. Call it. Calling your shot. All right, we're down to 7 teams left in Select Hobby. Again, if anybody wants to make an offer on those teams, you are more than welcome to. So 7 teams left. All right. And a reminder for just anybody, the 7 teams left for Select Football, if you're interested in it. Panthers right now are 30, Texans 15, Colts 30, Jags 45, Raiders 45, Bucks 20. If you guys want to make an offer on any of those teams or throw a combo at me, just let me know in the chat, and I will let you know if it works for me. Honestly, I'm very motivated to want to run that box tonight, or run that break tonight. So I'll put it that way. I think if we got like half the teams taken, I would just run it. So, hey, remember the Wemby? Yeah, that's true. You did call the shot on Wemby. Well, you can't. There's no green kabooms in this, Liam. There's only just kabooms. All right. First box. Frankie's got the Yankees. Everyone else has their teams. Good luck, everybody. Box. All right. Let's take it out. I'm not peeking. I'm not peeking. Yes, I'm peeking. I'm slightly peeking. I'm only slightly peeking. It's only peeking if the cards just happen to slip a little bit from one side or the other. I hope the case has a kaboom. I'd be kind of a bummer because the last case I had of this had 2 kabooms. But I mean, we've hit pretty good out of this. We've had the Bobby Witts. We've had we had the Eli Willits. So we've definitely done fairly well with this case so far. Nope, don't do that. There we go. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Chase DeLaunder for the Rockies. Tommy Troy. Sissel. I can't pick the stacks up because I already know it's going to be short. Titus Sissel for the Arizona Diamondbacks. That is going to Ken. And that is going to be 25 of 149. Mark Hudson, you just won yourself $5 break credit. JML and RGL, if you guys are still on, I don't know if you guys want to play or not. We call it a serial number giveaway. Basically, all you have to do is put a number in the comment section. If your number hits that number left of slash, you win free break credit for nothing else than just hanging out. You don't have to be in the breaks at all. If you put a number between 1 and 10, you win $2 break credit each time it hits. If you put a number between 11 and 99, you win $5 break credit every time. And if you pick a number 100 or above, it's $10 every time. I've had a couple of people already hit tonight. Actually, 2 spots have hit 3 times. Mike Kilmer going for 45. What's up, Mike? I'm at camp. Good evening to everyone. Good evening to you, sir. Greg 28. I forgot to write that down. All right. Let me get my little handy dandy note sheet here. No. Looking for my something here. $26,119. All right. All right, let's keep it going. Ethan Anderson on the Chrome card. Austin Ramirez for 11 of 99. That's Owen Hall for the Detroit Tigers. JB Middleton for the Colorado Rockies. Carson Ben for the Mets. Thatcher Hurd also for the Mets. Jace Lavalette. Oh, it's just backwards. I was like, wait, what? Jace Lavalette for the Twins, backwards. Quentin Young for the Twins. Auto number 2 out of 12. $25 acres in Kentucky. Nice. Jacob Gonzalez, not numbered. Bubba Chandler for the Pirates. Tyler Bremner. That is going to be 38 of 99. That one is going to the Dodgers on the Bremner. Do we have a 38? No 38s tonight. Chase Burns, Sung Jung Kim, Charlie Soto, Boston Bateman, Alex Freeland, Ava Arquette, not numbered, Luis Pena, Ethan Hedges, 285 of 299, Mason Adams, Noah Schultz, Josh Hammond, looked like a card, was supposed to be auto. Jake Cook for the Blue Jays, even though he's dressed like a White Sox. Johnny King for the Toronto Blue Jays, not numbers, and a Walker Janik, 110 of 199. Oh, is it right? Is it Angels? It's funny because he looks like a Dodger. I do remember that now when I sorted this last time. For the Angels. All right. The Janik here. That base. It'd be fun to do more of those like that baseball break. That my Man King. 2023. We are in a 2023 30-foot Keystone hideout camper with electric country county water and Wi-Fi and TV screens. Not sure how much camping you want to call it. It's called glamping. That's just glamping. Charlie Condon on the domination. Ike Irish for the Orioles. Jonathan Santucci for the Mets. Riley Kelly. Ethan Anderson for the Orioles. Roman Anthony. And auto Brady Ebel for the Milwaukee Brewers. Going to James Dalton. Yeah, that's just glamping. That's all that is. That's not camping. That's glamping. So I don't think we got a kaboom in this one. Mitch Voigt for the Mets. Not numbered. Ethan Holiday. Nolan Chanel, 180 of 199. Gavin Clean. Kemp Alderman. Cam Caminiti. Mitch Jebb. Johnny King. Chase Petty for the Reds. That is 66 of 99. Going to the Reds. Seth Hernandez for the Pittsburgh Pirates. JoJo Parker. Billy Amick. And Josh Hartle. There was no good Yankees in that one. It was all Mets. All right. Like something's out for delivery? What's out for delivery? Let me see if I had a ding. I wonder if we got any offers for football. Mike Formick, yes, I'll take that. I know. I want to see a kaboom too. We both want to see kabooms. All right, we're down to 6 teams in football. Roughing it for me was having to stay at a Motel 6 because the Hilton was booked. Dude, I stayed at a Motel 6 one time when I was in college, and it really wasn't bad, but I think that was when Motel 6 was still like a new thing. Motel 6s. I used to work in an Econo Lodge. Man, Econo Lodges are rough. Very, very rough. Like we tried. I was maintenance. I was a 16-year-old kid doing maintenance at an Econo Lodge. That's actually how I got my work ethic, was because I was working at an Econo Lodge. I worked for $5.75 an hour under the table. I would build scaffoldings, like 3-story scaffoldings. Man, it was rough. downside of wireless keyboards. They don't like. All right. I don't even know if the I don't even really know if Econolodges are even is Econolodge even a thing still? All right, next box is gonna be for Rick Roberts Jr. for the Yankees. Everyone else has their team. Good luck. All I want to see is my two front teeth. My two front teeth. I want some kabooms. All I really want is to get a one kaboom. One kaboom out of this pack. One kaboom. Come on. Rick Roberts got the Yankees for this one. We'll take any kaboom right now. Got a nice auto coming up, though. All right. Greg, Yankees, everyone else, there's good luck. Noah Schultz for the White Sox. Chase Burns. Ben Hess for the Yankees. Nice auto right there. Ben Hess, Franchise Futures. I like these cards. I like how they look. The Franchise Futures. They look super nice. Remember camping in Allen Henney State Park, and a raccoon stole my potato chips off the porch of my cabin. Little sat on the side of the cabin eating them right in front of me. Wow. What a jerk. Franklin Arias. 1 of 149. The one spot hits again. Rich Schaefer again with the one. He's got an $8 of break credit tonight. Devin Taylor for the A's. Wea Aloy domination. Henry Lillane, that's a Yankee. So that will go to the Yankee spot. Andrew Painter. Santucci for the Mets. Riley Kelly for the Rockies. Mason Adams. Braylon Payne for Milwaukee. 185 of 199. And Ethan Salas. All right, next go around here. See, these always throw me off because I see the lasers and I start thinking, he was like, I don't have a gun. Yeah, I bet. You're supposed to build a slingshot or something. You start to think these are a kaboom, but it's just lasers. Jordan Yost, 277 of 299. Walden Waldschmidt, Heston Kjerstad, Josh Hartle, Gavin Killen, Kemp Alderman, Nolan Schubart for the Cleveland Guardians. That is going to be number 37. Nope. No 37s tonight. 37, 39. Nice low number there for the Guardians. Going to Jason Root. Caden Bodine. Then 39 of 199. That is a Gavin Killen going to the Giants. No 30 numbers tonight. Actually, we had 131. Coons would do the same to us when he was very bad. You couldn't leave nothing out scared. Yeah, we had a raccoon problem last year. I mean, they were absolutely eating up our garbage and jumping in. We used to have our garbage can up by our porch, and so they would just jump up on the porch and then just get into our trash can. So we had to start putting a rock on top of it. It was like a mama raccoon and her babies and stuff that kept coming through. And actually, I think one time I was outside when they came through and I didn't even know it. Or I was close to being outside. Like, it wasn't far off of when I came back inside that they scooted to our trash can. Braylon Daughtry, Mason White, Hurston Waldrop, Billy Amick. Walker Martin is going to be the next auto. Not numbered. Hayden Harris, Bubba Chandler, Max Bellew, 48 and 99. No 48s tonight. Cam Smith for the Astros, Cole Young, Hope, and Chase Petty. The next auto for the Angels, that's Chris Cortez. 105 and 199. They're big rats. They are big rats. Dumpster rats, or God, what do we call them? Oh, trash pandas. That's what someone called them. They're trash pandas. Chris Cortez. Edgar Quero, rookie. James Wood, domination. Jace Lavalette. Casey Chalk. Jesus DePaula. Ethan Hedges. Darren Baker. I guess I was short an auto. All right. Daniel Pierce for the Tampa Bay Rays. Not numbered. Where is this kaboom? Did we literally find a way to put it in the one stack we didn't pick? Galvin Kling for the Giants. Bradley Ebel. 172 at 299. Caden Bodine. Tommy Troy and Kyle Lotus. Well, Rick got a couple good Yankee cards, but other than that, we still have not hit a kaboom. All right. Where'd marker go? Marker. Does it work? Yeah, it did. All right. One box left. Yeah, who? So we haven't had like a big auto in this yet. We're due. Although we did really use a lot of our big autos up in the Mega Baseball break. I'm just glad that one turned out so well. This is a really good spread. All right. Greg, you have the Yankees in this one. You said fourth pack. Call the judge. Kaboom. Empty box. I'd love to say I wish I knew that they were guaranteed in the boxes, but I know for a fact I can't guarantee that. Might have a redemption, which we have found have not really proven to be anything super exciting. Hell, if anything, they turn out to be somebody that we already have an auto already on the board of. It's like, wait, how did that happen? I am going to think we don't have any kabooms in here. I think we're going to be running this right to the last 5 stacks to say. All right. Here we go. Still could be a good box, though. Chase Davis, who doesn't want to focus. There you go. Chase Davis, Braden Montgomery, Cash Mayfield for the Mariners. Nice. That's a good one, too. Oh, sorry, not Mayfield. That's not. That's someone else, not Mariners. Cash Mayfield for the Padres. Thinking Cash Mayfield. Who am I thinking of? It's the Mariners prospect. Still nice. Franchise futures. Cash Mayfield for the Padres. Let's go to Frankie. KZ Salk. White Sox 183 or 199. Georgia Tech, Drew Burress. Cade Anderson, thank you. That's who I was thinking of. Drew Burress. Bubba Chandler, 108 of 199 for the Pirates. Jace Lavalette, Chase DeLaunder, Cade Anderson, that guy. Gavin Feen, Jamie Arnold, Dean Livingston for the Cardinals. That is 12 of 79. Tyler Bremner, Brandon Nelly, 289 to 299. Alex Freeland, Thatcher Hurd, Jonah Tong, Victor Hurtado, Luke Stevenson, Marcus Phillips for the Red Sox. That is 114 to 149. Avia Arquette, Bryce Rayner, Charlie Soto, Boston Bateman, Braylon Payne, Brooks Lee, Redemption, Ryan Waldschmidt. I'm not slow rolling it. We're just going to rip it off like a Band-Aid. Boston Bateman. I know who he's on. Did I just see him? Boston Bateman. Hollow prospect ticket, signature silver. The Mega Baseball break was good. We are still a bit short on the select football right now. We have 6 spots left. I got to do some math and see if I'm willing to just take it and run, or if I gotta let it roll. Burley. I gotta see where we're sitting on that one, and that's what I thought. Padres was ringing in my head. Padres are doing very well on this break. All right, let's finish this up, and then we'll take a look at select and where we're at. Andrew Painter, Connor Essenberg, 45 of 299. Josh Hammond, anyone have 45? Yes, Mike Kilmer had 45. You get $5. Josh Hammond, James Cook, Micah Bucknam, Rodney Green Jr., Max Bellew, 22. Lisa hits again. 22 of 49. And then actually, Lori got $5 there too. Lori and Lisa. Lisa's got $50 of break credit now. She just hits with that 22. Max Bellew for the Colorado Rockies. Padres is where Boston Bateman's going to. Santucci, Matt Shaw, rookie. Sean Gamble, Ethan Anderson, Roman Anthony. Got number to 10. Dean Culpepper, Braden Taylor. This should be a gold number to 10. For the Oakland Athletics, Devin Taylor. That is one spot hits again. Rich Schaefer got $10 of break credit tonight because he hit 5 times with spot 1. Devin Taylor, 1 of 10. We got Ethan Anderson, Schoolcraft, 266 Jordan Yost, Mitch Jebb, and Johnny King. No Kaboom. I know. I wanted a Kaboom too. You have a good night, Chad. We'll see you next week. All right. All right, let's recap this one, and then I will take a look at Select Hobby and kind of make a decision on where to go with that. Connor Essenberg, 45 of 289. Jordan Yost to 299. Bubba Chandler to 199. Marcus Phillips to 149. Brandon Neely to 299. Devin Livingston to 79. Case Salk to 199. Max Bellew to 99. Caden Bodine to 299. Jordan Yost to 299. Nolan Schubart to 39. Gavin Clean to 199. Franklin Arias to 149. Braylon Payne to 199. Chase Petty to 99. Ethan Hedges 299. Nolan Chanel to 199. Walker Janik to 199. Owen Hall to 99. And Tyler Bremner to 99. Well, I might not be done yet, Greg. I might be doing Select. So if you're in Select, you might want to stand by for a minute. I don't remember if you're in Select. Are you in Select? I don't remember if you bought into Select. No, you didn't buy into Select. Okay. I thought maybe you did. All right. Hi. I have to do some math and determine if I want to run this Select break or not.
Oh, I'm going to bed.
Oh, I thought you're not coming to watch?
Honey, I told you I'm getting up at 6 a.m. for work.
Oh, yeah, you did say that. All right. Titus Sissel to 149. Quentin Young, not numbered. Johnny King.
I was going to open it, but it's way too late.
Hollow Prospect Silver. Well, that's what you said. If it's too late because you're getting up so early, then. Good night.
Love you.
Love you. Boston Bateman going to the Padres. Walker Martin for the Giants. Ben Hess for the Yankees. That's going to Rick Roberts. Bradley Ebel. That was to the Brewers. Devin Taylor was the low numbered. 1 of 10. Max Bellew, numbered 49. Daniel Pierce, not numbered. And Cash Mayfield. And that is Prospect Edition. All right. Let me see where we are with Select. Let me crunch some numbers here. All right. So I am considering just running Select because I don't really want to carry a box over the weekend and over the week while I'm out. So let me just see. Because right now we have the Panthers for 30. I'll show you guys the screen. All right. Mark, you want the Jags? All right. Mark's going to take the Jags. All right. I think I'm committed to running it. Chad just took the Texans. I think I'm committed to running it. Let's finish the night strong, right? So while I get everything set up, if anybody wants to take any of the teams that are remaining, I'll just give you guys a list in the comment section here. This is remaining teams. I'm going to claim whatever is left. We got Panthers 30, Colts 30, Raiders 45, and Bucks 20. All right, those are the remaining teams. So we were down to 4? Yeah, that makes sense. All right, I need to check a couple quick things here. Can't believe I just looked at the score. The Nets and the Lakers are within 1 point or 2 points of each other. That's kind of wild. 1 basket. All right. So, oh, that's right. So what was it? All right, there's Bryce. I need to refund that to Rick. I need to message one person. Let me give you guys a little bit of tunage while I get this thing set up here, so you guys aren't sitting in quietness here. Let's give you the Our Lady Peace version? I have to give you the Our Lady Peace version.
I don't wanna blink. Boxes on the table, lights hang low.
All right, give me 1 second while I get this squared up.
Plastic seals and cardboard dreams, holding our breath in between, and the countdown's closing in on the moments you can't rewind. This is Outcast Hobby Breaks, where the silence cracks in half. Every riff's a revelation, every hit's a photograph. This is Outcast Hobby Breaks, standing in the flame. We don't need luck to save us now. Always bringing the fire. Names on the screen, numbers drawn, chasing something signed and strong. Golden ghosts behind the gloss. Every pull reminds us what it costs. This is Outcast Hobby Breaks. In the moment before the reveal, every pack a loaded question, every answer feels real. This is Outcast Hobby Breaks. Let it burn, let it stay. We're still standing in the fire, always bringing the fire. Always bringing the fire.
All right. All right, I think we are set. Just about. So no one's clicking any more teams, so I will go ahead and claim the rest. And we are going to run. All right. Saving that. All breaks are closed. Here comes the list. We're going to run a crab race. Top 4 are going to get the Giants. All right. 30 seconds on the clock. Top 4, you're going to get the Giants. 3, 2, 1, and you're off. Top 4 for the Giants. It's going to be Chad, Jaw, Miker, and Jack. You are our top 4. You guys are going to get the Giants. All right. Let me just get the tags in for that, and we will roll. All right. We are good. So this is the last hobby box I have available for breaks at the moment. I do have 2 at the shop, but those are kind of sit there. At least their intent for a while. All right. Our first crab race. There you go. All right. And let me get our tags in. Okay, cool. Thank you, Mike. I was struggling with the PayPal side. All right, Mike, you're all set. All right, so let's get these tags in. Then I'll get the box up, and we will roll. We will roll before I roll out. Roll out. For our vacation next week, starting on Sunday. We are very happy to be able to kind of take that break and kind of get away for a little bit. It's not a whole week or anything like that. It's going to be only for a couple days because I can't really afford to take that much time off of work. But I don't think we need to spend an entire week in a water park. I think we'll become very waterlogged if we did. Mike Formick. Marcus. Bottas. Bryce. Mr. Trokey. Did I goof that? Were you in there for the Cardinals and I missed them? Hold on. I'll go back and check. Laura, I might have to refund you 8 for the Cardinals. You guys know I'll fix it if I goofed it. I thought that it was taken already. But then it was still showing. So let me check. Let me give a quick check. I probably messed it up because it probably somehow... I had another one that did not carry it. Yep, you're right. Okay, Lori, I owe you $8 back. So I'm making a note. Pay Lori $8. It didn't make a difference in the random, but all right, that's fixed. Lori, I owe you $8. Okay, you got it. I'll add that to your credit because you actually hit $5 of credit tonight too, so you'll have $13 in credit going forward. Easy fix. All right, let me get the box. Tags are in. It's I don't know what happens sometimes. I don't know if it just doesn't save or I get caught in a do loop of where I thought I saved, but then I walk away. I don't know. I don't know what happens. All right. There is the select hobby box. I don't need that keyboard anymore. All right. Everybody knows the teams they've got. We are rolling. We are looking for alter egos. We are looking for color wheels. We are looking for zebras. There's a lot of yeah, we can do that too, Lori, if you want. The Bucks didn't end up being anything. I'll do that since I screwed that up anyways. So let's just do that. There you go. Let me just copy this to make sure I don't screw this up later when I'm doing the sorting. There we go. All right. Good enough. Done and done. It had no consequence relative to the random. So, all right. 3 packs going to Chad. 2, 3. 3 packs going to Jaw. 3 packs going to Miker. And 3 packs for Jack. Empty box. There's a lot of things going around. Actually, RGL did a confirm or deny the conspiracy about Optic hobby boxes, photo boxes. I did see a case break of Optic hobbies and regular Optic hobbies and showed that there was a correlation to the way the wrapping was to where the case hits were. There was supposedly a correlation, somebody was saying, to select megas, but I don't know if that's completely true, and maybe it depends on what kind of select mega it is. But there are some things out there saying that if the wrappings are going in certain directions, the case hits are in there. I could see a situation like that happening. I could see where that could be a thing because if they're trying to like personally stuff, is that just a filler card? It's a filler card. They're just trying to stuff, they want to make sure they have it, but like the guy who was supposed to do the case hits in the cases fed the boxes the wrong way and they ran them all at the same time. I don't know. But I was trying to see if there was other correlations out there, but I didn't see much. What in the heck is that? probably a premier level. All right, here we go. Chad, you have the Giants in this set of 3. Everyone else has their teams. Josh Jacob for the Packers. Dylan Sampson for the Browns. Trevor Etienne for the Panthers. That is a Tyler Warren on the Phenomenon. Phenomenon. Oh, crap. That's 5 of 5. For the Colts, Tyler Warren on the Phenomenon Laser. Okay, my spot's made up. Going to the Colts. Is that green? Green Laser. Tyler Warren for the Colts. Well, I guess that goes to next to the 101. All righty then. Well, we started with that. Fred Warner, Aiden Hutchinson, Kyle Kennard, Christian Wilkins for the Raiders, Irsay, Membu, Harrison Smith, Quinshawn Judkins for the Browns. That is going to Mike Formick. Quinshawn Judkins on the silver auto. Nice pickup. Very nice. Tez Johnson, silver. Jackson Dart, there you go. It's one Chad and a Woody Marks. So you got one, Chad. Definitely a nice auto. Yeah. Chad gets a Jackson Dart. All right. Second set here. Jaw has the Giants. Everyone else has theirs. Warren is an interesting player because he's a tight end, so people are very skittish on him. Or let's just start off with a blue X-Fractor or checkerboard. I don't know what they call them anymore. Trayvon Henderson for the Patriots. That's going to Marcus. That is 211 of 249 for the Patriots. Well, this has been the best select box we've had so far. I think except for the exception of our first one, we hit the zebra, but Christian Wirfs. Michael Penix Jr. on the score select. Khalil Shakir for the Bills on the silver field level. Rashid Shaheed. Tyler Shuck on the silver. For the Saints, silver Shuck. And then we've got a pink shimmer. Pink pixie dust. Pink something. 7 of 15. Kyle McCord. That's a nice looking card. It's a really nice looking card. Going to the Eagles. That is going to Jack Griffin. Nice hit. And we got Geno for the Raiders. Jaden Higgins for the Houston Texans on the silver neon icons. That is not numbered. Arian Smith, Dak Prescott, silver Ja'Cory Crossett Merritt for the Commanders. Tyler Aguilar for the Falcons field level. Gesky and Urlacher. No Giants. I need top loaders. I'm out. Ugh. So many top loaders. All right. So we have a relic or a patch relic. I don't know. Something. It'd be great if we hit a shield tonight. NFL shield would really just kind of cap the night off. It seems like we got just a fake out card. Just a fake out. I was like, oh, we got 2 thick cards. Never mind. All right. Definitely one of these is something. Tyler Loop on the purple. That is 63 of 75. No 63s. Darnell Mooney. Tommy Mellott, silver for the Raiders. Michael Penix Jr. on the Phenomenon. Trey Harris. Kyle Van Noy. Silver Mitchell Evans. Numbered TJ Hawkinson, field level. Jarquez Hunter. Lamar Jackson. Christian Gonzalez for the Patriots. Landon Jackson. That's a Sparks. Saquon Barkley for the Eagles on the Sparks. That is 13. Andrew Huther hits again. And Ken hits again. 13 of 149 on the Sparks. For the Eagles again. Curtis Samuel and Taj Brooks. All right, so the last set should have at least our other auto. May it be a big one. May it be a monster. Three packs left. I want to thank everybody for getting into the breaks this week. Blank card. And filling everything. Again, no breaks for Monday, no breaks for Wednesday. I'll make a post about that as a reminder to everybody too when I put the schedule out. We will do breaks on Thursday for Friday. We will do probably Bowman Draft. I'll bring that back. We'll definitely post the last 5 of Prospect Edition. Football, we'll probably do something with the international hobby of Optic. We'll probably do kind of a mixer with international hobby, Optic, the Optic Fat Packs, and some of the select stuff I've gotten. So I might look at trying to get another Prism Black box because I really like that product and I thought we did very well with it. So we'll see. Brenton Strange for the Jaguars. That is 190 of 249. Trevor Lawrence. Oh, yeah, that's right, Joe. Thank you. Good catch. I got you now. I would have caught it eventually. Right? Trevor Lawrence. Kyle Pitts. I think last time I said you and Andrew had it, and then I missed Ken before. On target, Brian Thomas Jr., Jaguars. Nick Sirianni for the Eagles. Cam Ward, silver for the Titans. Nice. Let's go on a draw. Still got that second auto hiding in here somewhere, which I might be right here, actually. Save it for the end. I actually had one on order, and then it didn't show up. I thought I had one on order, at least. RJ Harvey. They're like $600 a box, but I was looking at it. Chris Boswell. Josh Simmons, silver. Chop Robinson. I like the international. 47 to 99. Maybe 47s? Kyler Murray. Dylan Gabriel, Neon Icons. Tyler Shuck again. Trey Amos. And the last auto, it's a white prism. For the Vikings, that is a Byron Murphy. That is 8. 8 hit again tonight. 8 of 35, Byron Murphy. I think, Mark, you had that right for the Vikings? Yeah, Mark Hudson. Judkins was definitely the better of the two autos. All right, let's do a recap. Again, thank you, everybody, for getting into the breaks this week. No breaks Monday, Wednesday. I know I sound like a broken record, but we're going to go to the Poconos, have some family time. I'm going to do everything I can to get packages together for people's shipments to go out next week while we're gone. So any of you are in the Mega Baseball break, expect to have your package try to be shipped out as soon as possible. If I have to, I'll drop them off at Staples. But thank you again for everybody. Like I said, I can't do this without you all. You are the heart and soul of this group. You are what makes the breaks go around. So thank you again for getting into it. And we'll do the recap here, and we will call it a night, and we'll call it till a week from today. We'll be back. Seems not that far away in some respects. All right. Here we go. We've got a Brenton Strange. That was number 249. Chop Robinson for the Miami Dolphins, number 99. Cam Ward, silver. Trayvon Henderson, number 249. Tyler Warren was a low-numbered one of the night. That was 5 of 5. Byron Murphy, number 35. Saquon Barkley, Sparks, number 149. Quinshawn Judkins, not numbered, silver auto. Tyler Shuck, silver. Tyler Lute, numbered 275. And Kyle McCord, numbered 7 of 15. Thank you again, everybody. Thank you for a wonderful night. Thank you for helping fill that Mega Baseball break. Got lots of more fun coming. Lots of other good products coming. Wish you all the best. Wish you a safe and happy weekend. And we'll see you guys all back in a week. Otherwise, we will catch you all later.